how did you rent them? Maybe we can get some.
Oh. We went through local newspaper, just ran the ad, and I don't know what it is about June and July, but we were just deluged with responses. And I was very diligent when someone called and said, I'd like to take a look at the house, or I'm interested. I've been in sales before, so I got all their information, what they were looking for, and this and that. I said, well, let me meet you there at what time's good for you. I was running back and forth. It's about 18 miles from our house, but if it took me three trips a day, I did it. And I got these people locked in and money down. And
yeah, you know what I found about renting, because I went years renting apartments. I had a lot of them, was that I used to, it's like an evolution, I told you. I used to just put an ad in the paper, and my dad's here, he used to do the same exact thing. We put an ad in the paper, and we'd run every single person that would come, you'd run. And then as it evolved, it was like, well, let's first make sure that the right person gets some criteria before you go meet them at the house. And then it evolved to, well, I'll have them page me, and we'll have certain times. But then I realized with some recent rentings we do, and Doug does some of them for me, and other people do in other parts of the country, is when I rent a place, if I was doing it myself, if you didn't have a property management, our team was doing it, is we'd send 2 or 3 qualified people there at the same exact time, and you go once.
Right.
Because then you have 3 people. It's like an open house. They're competing on who's going to rent it, and you're not running back and forth. You have 3 people, and just say, hey, everybody in here is qualified. This is the price. The first person that signs the paper gets it.
Get the money.
Yeah.
The money talks.
I had some additional pressure there, Dean.
Yeah, you did have some additional pressure. So that you ran ads in the paper, you ran back and forth, and you got all of them rented.
Yes, they were all rented.
When I came home, they were all full.
And how's your cash flow on those?
We are cash flow on all of them, and I think we're making $1,400 cash flow on that neighborhood.
Nice, and you bought them so far below appraised value that your equity is huge. What got you over the hump of being scared? Because there had to be some fear in there. There's no question about it.
When you buy 6 houses at once,
you're scared.
You have, that's like $450,000 we just stepped into, and I'm going. But I didn't really think about it because I kept seeing your face, and you can do it, and and it really was a win situation because we were putting so little down on it. We knew that through our real estate agent, who has a real good handle on rentals because that's what she does. She said you can get $725 out of those easy, and in 4 weeks he's got them all full. And every one of them are $725, so we didn't go up and down, up and down.
Right.
They're just all $725, and our note was like $340 something on them. And then with insurance and taxes, we pull that out and put that into an escrow so that we aren't spending our because I got hit for taxes. And you got to remember this, too, because you're going to have to pay property taxes on your properties. And so that's something you just want to be sure to pull out of your rent and set it aside before you spend it. Because that's real easy to do.